Every time there's tension involving the United States, Iran, or the Middle East, one thing suddenly becomes everybody's problem: oil. Gas prices go up, news channels start panicking, and people suddenly start filling their gas tanks like the apocalypse is scheduled for Friday afternoon. And honestly, it makes you realize something pretty insane. Modern civilization is basically running on black liquid dinosaur soup. Think about it. Cars, planes, plastic, factories, shipping, even your phone case somehow. Humanity really found a mysterious black goo underground and said, yep, let's build the entire planet around this. But here's the question. What if humans never discovered oil at all? No gasoline, no plastic, no jet fuel, no giant oil empires. Would we still have modern cities, smartphones, the internet? Or would humanity still be riding horses to work, while arguing online using steam-powered Twitter? Let's find out. First of all, forget highways packed with millions of cars. Without oil, gasoline engines never dominate society. That means no sports cars, no motorcycles, no giant pickup trucks with suspension higher than apartment buildings, and no dudes revving Lamborghinis at 2 a.m. for absolutely no reason. Transportation would mostly rely on trains, electric rail systems, bicycles, horses, and steam-powered machines. Honestly, cities would probably look completely different. Instead of giant highways everywhere, most cities would be built around rail stations. And traffic? Probably way less stressful. Imagine somebody cutting you off aggressively, but it's just a guy in a horse carriage looking furious for no reason. Even airplanes would be rare, because jet fuel comes from petroleum. Without oil, international travel becomes insanely expensive. A vacation across the world wouldn't feel normal. It would feel like a full side quest. Grandpa, how did you meet Grandma? Well, son, I sailed across the Atlantic for 4 months. Meanwhile, today, she liked my Instagram story. Humanity has evolved beautifully. Now here's the part most people don't realize. Oil is not just fuel. It's secretly inside almost everything. Your phone case? Oil, your keyboard? Oil, your water bottle? Oil, your headphones? Also oil. Even that random plastic chair in your house that somehow survives every possible form of destruction. Without petroleum, plastic never becomes cheap enough to take over the world. So people would use glass, metal, wood, paper, natural fabrics. And honestly, the world might accidentally become aesthetic. But technology becomes way harder to mass produce. Smartphones would probably cost a fortune. People wouldn't replace phones every year, just because the camera now captures slightly more emotional sunsets. You'd buy one phone and protect it like it's ancient treasure. This phone belonged to your grandfather. Guard it with honor. And dropping your phone? That wouldn't just ruin your screen, that would ruin your bloodline financially. Now this is where things get really interesting. Oil completely changed world power. Countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Kuwait became incredibly wealthy because of petroleum. Without oil, the entire global map changes. Some countries that are major powers today might barely matter geopolitically. Meanwhile, countries rich in rivers, coal metals, hydropower could dominate the world instead. Even many modern wars and global tensions might never happen. Human civilization basically looked underground, found flammable liquid, and decided, yes, global stability should depend entirely on this. Brilliant plan, humanity. Absolutely brilliant. Now here's the scary twist. Oil helped humanity feed billions of people. Modern farming depends heavily on petroleum. Oil helps power, tractors, fertilizers, transportation, industrial agriculture. Without it, food production drops massively. Food becomes more local. Cities become smaller, and the world population today could be billions lower. Modern civilization basically runs on two liquids: water and oil, pretending to be magic. Now here's the weird part. Without oil dominating civilization for the last 100 years, humans might have developed completely different technologies. Maybe electric transportation evolves earlier. Solar power becomes mainstream. Faster giant rail systems connect continents. Cities become more walkable, or maybe humanity becomes obsessed with steam technology. Imagine cyberpunk, but powered entirely by boiling water. Steam-powered robots, steam-powered tanks, steam-powered gaming PCs exploding like volcanoes. Some engineer in 1890 saying, "Gentlemen, the steam station 5 is complete. So, what if humans never found oil?" The world would probably be cleaner, slower, less connected, more local, and completely different from today. No giant highways, no cheap flights, no plastic everywhere, no same-day delivery. Human civilization would still move forward, just differently. Instead of sprinting into the future, humanity would slowly walk there, possibly behind a horse. And honestly, with today's gas prices, that horse is starting to look financially responsible. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next one.